Well, folks, the financial markets are evolving very rapidly, and I'm trying my best to keep you guys up to date with everything that's going on. Bitcoin and Ethereum have been absolutely collapsing for several days now. Now, I have good news in this update, okay, for you in regards to Bitcoin, Ethereum, and then we're going to get into, are these gains going to hold? What's going on here? Is the stability going to hold? And I'll explain that in just a moment, so don't get too excited about this, essentially, okay? But nonetheless, Bitcoin's holding in the 22s right now. Ethereum's holding in the 1200 range. And this is big, okay? This is a big moment because these babies have been in complete free fall for a bit here, and I'll explain in just a moment why these have stabilized. There's one reason and one reason only why these have stabilized in price, okay? But, you know, you pull up a one-day chart of Bitcoin. This baby was just in complete free fall, and we bought them just under 21,000 for Bitcoin, essentially, just under 21,000. 25 was a huge kind of barrier, and once we broke through 25 for Bitcoin, I mean, it was a snap of fingers and we were down to 20,000, right? The 20,000 range. Like, you know, when you break through these important price points, you know, the decline is so rapidly. You see that in stocks all the time, and in crypto it's just as big. 20 is a big number for Bitcoin. If we break through 20, then you're down to 15, and you know, the prices they just erode very, very quickly when you break a big range. Ethereum, that price is 1,000. If you break 1,000, you're down to 800 pretty darn quickly. So when it comes to Ethereum here, this baby bottomed at under 1,100, and then suddenly these babies started to go up. But why did they start to go up? And I'll explain if these gains are going to hold. The reason Bitcoin and Ethereum started to go up was futures opened for the stock market, okay? And then they turned green. And as soon as stock market futures turned green, Bitcoin and Ethereum stopped their free fall and they started to go up. As soon as those futures turned green, and the more green they turned, the more Bitcoin went up and the more Ethereum went up. Now, if let's say roles were reversed, let's say right now the NASDAQ futures were down 1.3%, the S&P 500 was down 1%, and the Dow futures were down 262 points. Right now, I'd be doing a video showing you Bitcoin at 19,000 right now. I'd be doing a video right now showing you Ethereum at 900 right now. That would be the situation if futures had stayed red. But because we got green, like as soon as futures went green, boom, Bitcoin recovered, Ethereum recovered, okay? Now, if you're thinking about, is this the end of the free fall, or is this, we got more pain ahead, okay? A lot of folks, obviously, that are Bitcoin bulls and Ethereum bulls, they do not want to admit that the things that control other financial markets necessarily control the price of Bitcoin and Ethereum, right? But Wednesday, Jay Powell is going to come out, the Fed, that's Fed day, okay? And they're going to come out and they're going to raise interest rates. There's predictions anywhere from 50 basis points to 75 basis points, meaning basically a half a percentage point to 3/4 of a percentage point. I'm probably thinking maybe 3/4 of a percentage point sounds more realistic with how hot CPI came in, okay? Now, big money and the Fed controls this whole show. It controls Bitcoin price, it controls Ethereum, and it controls the stock market right now. Now, if the Fed does what big money wants it to do, then we can have a recovery here. And if the Fed does not, we are going back down, and next thing you know, Bitcoin will break that 20,000 barrier, which would be awful for the whole crypto market, because then your next number you're talking about is 15 on Bitcoin, right? And then Ethereum would break 1,000. But if the Fed does what big money wants it to do, then we can go up from there. But you can't get too excited about these things. It's a positive thing that you see Bitcoin recovering, Ethereum starting to recover, and not just being in free fall, but don't get too excited too fast. Wednesday's a huge day, and that will be what dictates wherever Bitcoin and Ethereum goes short term, and honestly where the NASDAQ growth stocks and the entire financial system goes in at least a short term, okay? So I hope you guys appreciate me trying to keep you guys up to date with all this, even late night videos. I appreciate you joining me. Much love as always. Make sure you're subscribed and have a great day.